Hey everyone, this is Foxcat, and I kind of want to talk to you about something very kind of serious and something that's very unique and stuff. And I know this is going to be a very interesting, sensitive video. In fact, I know a lot of you guys be like, "Oh crap, here we go again." But it's something I want to talk about and also kind of explain something because, like, also the title suggests, and like I said this morning, if you've seen my posts is, yes, I am going to be taking a break from uploading on this channel and stuff, and I do want to go in a little bit more details on that too, because I may have caused a little bit of confusion on that. But I kind of do want to explain what the hell's been going on and stuff, and kind of also go into reasons why, which, funny enough, it's kind of ironic too, because this just came out at the same time of why I'm taking a break from YouTube, which is kind of is a big problem. But funny enough, there has been recent videos being uploaded a lot lately. Oh boy, yeah, and we all know those type of videos and stuff. But I do believe it needs to be discussed because I feel like I need to put a role in it because, believe it or not, I'm actually the example of what these guys are been talking about. Because we all know I'm a super small McGall channel. Like, I'm only have like 800 subscribers. I'm very thankful of it. But even now, as the time of recording and from yesterday, for some reason I dropped to 3 to 1, aka 871 subscribers. Like, I don't know. It's like I always say, it's like a stock market, and I do mean it. And this whole type of situation is basically why I call YouTube a fucking fucking stock market. There was a fly in my face. Because this whole situation has gone way out of hand. I think I hit it, but sorry, I'm going off track. This is just showing also one of the reasons why I'm kind of taking a break, because I'm losing track, I'm burnout, and this is actually is a part of it. Now, for those who kind of was like me, because this just came out of nowhere, and it is understandable. For those who do not know, recently there was a video which I won't send a link down the description, but I will send 2 links down the description below that helps explain more better. But basically, there was a video that was released called YouTube Racism and Favoritism. And basically it's just a guy talking about his problems with YouTube, which understandable too, because, situation, especially with the whole racism thing, because to be fair, his accusation is pretty justifiable, to say the least, especially considering that, it kind of shows just how bad it is and stuff. Like, I don't know if YouTube is truly racism, but if they are, then yeah, they definitely need to clean their shit up with that as well. But I figured the 2 videos I saw that's kind of connected to this, one which is Jack Sableye, who does pretty much does a better job explaining the conflict, and the other one being Super Horrible Mike, who also does a great job of this. Yeah, it's definitely a very serious issue, to say the least. Now, as for the racism, I also see where they might go with that, because the level of view, who knows who's been running YouTube, so that's all up in the air. But the other stuff is exactly true. And, of course, the problem is, for those who do not know, is basically to cut out all the middleman stuff. YouTube does, in fact, do favorism, but they also really, even if they try to fix that shit, they really are just broken in general. The reason why is, for those who do not know, YouTube's safety protocols, as I call it, and community guidelines are just broken in general, because pretty much they play favorism, and even if they don't play favorism, it's still kind of broken and inconsistent, because one person will get no copyright infringement whatsoever, and another person, basically like me, get their whole fucking YouTube channel almost taken down, and had to use fucking Twitter to tell them to bring it back fucking up. P.S. This actually did happen to me. I have proof. I have tons of proof. I posted it on Newgrounds, pretty much any other thing. I know Newgrounds for sure. I know Twitter as well. But yes, to kind of explain that, believe it or not, 3 months ago, and kind of something that I still kind of do, but I don't anymore at the same time because I made another channel for that. But back then, I used to upload finance and anime stuff, which understandable, it's fair. I'm not going to say they're wrong on that one, but there was two major problems I had with that. One, if that was a very big deal, then why do they kept that shit up a lot? They do, and not try to be and not trying to take anyone else's channels down. I hope they don't do that. But it's kind of ironic the fact that they leave other stuff, those videos up as well, and of course still my new channel. But yet, when they saw my video of it, and it was One Night at Flumpy's Anime 2, they shut down my entire channel. They didn't give me a strike, they didn't delete the video like they said they would, because I also got a warning from another thing. There was this blah blah blah, and that one I can't even say because I kind of know where they were going with that one. And even then, it wasn't even bad. It was just me mentioning a certain thing that happens every year. But they took down almost took down my freaking channel. They took down everything. They didn't give me an email. They didn't give me a notification. They didn't give me a warning. They just nuked the entire fucking channel. And I'm not making it up. I have proof of it. My friends know about it too. And the reason why I'm even bringing this up is I want to make it really earth-shattering clear that when those guys in the other videos are saying that small YouTube creators are getting hit hard, they're not fucking joking to the point where it's actually more realistic than they think. Because even I, myself, actually got my channel almost scrubbed. And it's not even just that, but my whole entire YouTube account for YouTube was almost scrubbed. Because they're like, oh, you don't even deserve watching fucking YouTube on your fucking Google account. Which that part is definitely something we need to talk about, that because that makes no sense at all. And I'm not going to go ahead and go into details on this whole thing because, again, the link's down in the description down below if you want to go more on that thing. Because it does a better job and stuff. But really, my opinion is, even if we do tell these people this crap, do you think YouTube is going to deal with it? No, it has to be the fucking government, apparently. Because if we remember, the reason why we have Copa, fucka, whatever that shit is, and the reason why we don't have dislikes anymore is because of the fucking government. Which is kind of actually one of the reasons why I'm kind of taking a break of YouTube, because they don't fucking listen to people at all. Like, seriously, they're literally like a freaking political stock market. They're a fucking thing. I gotta sit down because my leg is hurting. Ugh. Like, they are literally a freaking stock market. They don't give a shit. As long as they're making money and don't care about anyone else's life, they're good. Like, shit. And if the freaking racism part of all this is true, which, trust me, there's actually probably a 90% chance it is, then there's a big problem, and we all agree on that. There's nothing like that. And I know I can't say it for myself because I'm not any other race. I'm pure white. I mean, I'm freaking stereotypical white. You can tell I'm from South Carolina. But bitch, fucking racism is not what we need. That's a big problem right now. And it's so bad. But that's kind of the reason why I want to quit, because there's so much, well, not quit, but take a break, excuse me. Slip of the tongue there. And I do mean it because I'm not quitting. That's kind of one of the reasons why I kind of want to take a break from YouTube. Because let's be real, I've been burnt out and drained because a lot of stuff has happened. Not from just that situation, but also from other stuff as well. Mostly, if you guys know, I've been having a fucking year with YouTube, and not in a good way. Because first we started off with March, with that whole disaster with you-know-who. Because you-know-who is a bitch. And of course, there's also that other guy that really I have a nerve wracking. And then right now, believe it or not, which actually what's forcing me to take a break is, believe it or not, I have a new best friend. I won't say who she is. And I won't say why this stuff happens. But recently, she and also myself, because I've been doing fan art for her, and we actually became friends, by the way. She and me and a bunch of other people have been recently getting attacked because of something she likes. And look, I don't care about all that, what's your thoughts on what she likes and stuff. But bruh, it's her art, deal with it. It's not truly causing any fucking harm, I'm just saying. And the reason why I'm being freaking attacked is because of my freaking fan art for her, which really is messed up. And again, I'm not going to say names, but you can figure out what that is on your own. I mean, I'm not going to deny it if you figure it out, but still. And it was really insulting because these people are just... these people are really just stupid. Like, this one guy tagged me in with a freaking... And not only that, but it's kind of funny how they're making fun of her when in reality they have their own drama. Like, for example, you may have missed this because this was kind of privated, but I'm wide open with this because I decided to try to do the right thing here. But there was just one dude who pretty much does not look like a dude for his avatar. Like, a lot of people think I'm a female for my avatar, but bro, fucking guy looked like a fucking girl in this one for sure, even more than I did. And this guy kept on nailing her and me for this crap. And I was like, you know what? Shut up. I'm going to do the exact same thing to you and open your rooms. And I had a big firefight on this guy on freaking YouTube. And believe it or not, I did win that, surprisingly, which actually is surprising. But I don't want to do that. I know I was trying to do the right thing, but even I know that shit should not be a thing. You don't need to go in a flame war to try to offend someone like that. It's not just that. And it's not even just YouTube, to be honest. Like, there's been tons of stuff online that has been really grinding my gears. Like, there's recently, a couple weeks ago, on Newgrounds, and I talked about this. And of course, the situation kind of solved itself, and I'm not mad at it at all, because apparently Newgrounds is much more smarter than YouTube, apparently. But basically, the thing that pissed me off, other than the situation that led to why this person said this, but it was the thing that this person said, saying that I'm a fucking kid. Again. I don't know how many fucking times I have to say that. Say this. I'm not a fucking kid. Okay? I am a 22, about to turn 23-year-old guy who's pretty much kid-like because he has freaking a mental disability, which isn't really an excuse at all, but I have to throw that out because people are stupid as fuck sometimes, or most of the time, and it really is fucking annoying. And I have to deal with that shit, okay? And this year has been riddled with that stupidity at all. Like, people are making stupid assumptions to me and thinking I'm a fucking crazy person. Look, I'm not a fucking crazy person. If you want to come down and meet me, go ahead, motherfucker. I don't give a shit. And many people wonder why I call people jackasses and motherfuckers. Bruh, it's the way you people act. It really is. Because you think I'm a little bit bad. Bruh, the way you guys act, I question how you really act in public if that situation was literally leaked all over the world. Just saying. And it really is annoying because really I don't want drama at all and stuff. I can't handle it at all. I really cannot. I will literally break. I have mental disabilities. I know that's not an excuse, but really the shit I go through is nuts. And I had enough. I really did. I had enough. I don't want to keep constantly, and I still keep getting constantly bashed for dumb things that I question people's things. Like, for example, you guys already know this example, but one example is freaking Game Jolt, because in Game Jolt, I post about a little bit of Five Nights at Anime, and of course, anime stuff. You know, which one? But people act to the point where
And I know this is going to sound the most baddest thing, but it's just true in my mind. I question if these guys really just hate women or they really are just, not homosexual or gays. And yes, I know that sounds bad, but the way they act is literally true to my opinion. Like, and I know, again, it's totally bad at how I say that. I'm not going to deny that. But bruh, calm the fuck down. And not to mention, at the very beginning, these people started showing off freaking bang bangs, which is the only way I can say it without getting too much trouble. Dude, you're literally just asking for the freaking police to come in your house. All I did was just post artwork of stuff. All you really is not doing, and it's not even offensive. Like, holy crap. It's super weird. And I have to deal with that. I have to deal with a lot of things. Like, and stuff. I don't know what to do. I'm so miserable with that. And of course, it's not truly effective, but I just got tired of it. And it really is. And stuff. It really, really is. Like, bruh. Like, really. Are you guys really fucking 10-year-olds? Because now I'm going to start calling you guys 10-year-olds because of the way the shit you've been pulling out. I mean, bruh, I'm really getting tired of it. I really am. Of course, that doesn't mean I can't handle it. And also, I know the obviously stuff, which, yeah, I have to do every day, which I don't mind. But what the hell? And the thing is, that's not the only thing that's kind of been dragging me down. Like, there's been other stuff as well. For one, like I said, it feels like my work is not good enough. I'm not saying no one appreciates it, because trust me, I've seen a lot of people do appreciation. In fact, I'm still shocked the fact that my Game Jolt and TikTok is blowing up in popularity. I'll just say it. But obviously we all know why. But still, pretty cool. But that's the thing. I'm still slowly going up. And of course, I know the obvious thing. You can't just expect to get 100 views in a first day. Really, you can't expect that. But it really does hurt when every time you try to put out a very great video. Like, for example, a lot of people might have been questioning why I've been posting a lot of the reaction videos again. Especially with StreamYard. It's because really, I want to keep going at it. And believe it or not, I had a great run a little bit with the Smash content. But for some reason, people are literally just dodging whenever I do other reactions. Because I can't always react to Smash. There's other stuff I can react to. Or Mash, however you pronounce it, guys. You know what I'm talking about. The one with the whole Sonic thing that I react to. Nope. They want Smash content, but nope, no YouTube poop Jeffy, which is surprising because, again, Glider is great with the YouTube poop. I'm just saying, why the fuck will you not watch that if you know who I'm talking about? Which I recommend, because he's really good with the whole SML YouTube poop. And there's a fucking fly. I don't know why there's always been a fly flying around me. I took a shower. There you are. Glider. God, but still, back to the point. Sorry, the fly is losing my fucking... There we go. There we go. Leave me alone. Okay. But still, like, it feels like my work is not good enough. It really does. And it's kind of hard because, look, I'm trying my hardest, and there's another one. Fuck. I thought I got it. But still, I'll talk while I'm getting this fly. But still, I feel like my work is not good enough sometimes. And I try really hard, too. I really do try to get this whole work thing done. But as I realize, no one's really... I mean, people are looking at it. I want to make that crystal clear, but no one's really taking advance of it or something. I don't know. I mean, it's really hard to say. I have a few fans and stuff. And like I said, I've been doing fan art for this one person who's not my friend. And she actually loves my artwork, which is surprising. But it's just so much. I try so hard. And it's not like I'm saying, by the way, I want to make this also clear. I'll make it more clear at the end. But I am still continuing it. But bruh, it's so much. And then also, finally, the final reason why I'm taking a break is my work life has been disastrous lately. Well, not just that, but my entire life so far has been not really disastrous, but it kind of feels like it. The reason why is my whole schedule has been hectic. Like, for example, even though I still keep it clean, obviously you could tell, I barely had sometimes skip my freaking cleaning day. Sometimes on Sundays, even though I still keep this house clean, so it's not a big deal. But it feels so bad because I really need to keep this house clean. It is really annoying, and not only that, but for some reason, which I don't mind at all, and nothing against my brother, but apparently now he comes every Saturday. And I know that at first you might be thinking, why is that bad, Foxcat? It's because it eats up my schedule a lot. And I do mean a lot. And now, and every Sunday now, I can't even clean. Like, I would move my cleaning day to Saturday, but, you know, he comes in, he stays over there for frickin' until 3 o'clock, which is not a bad thing. I love him coming over. But again, my whole schedule is bizarre and through the roof right now. Not to mention, my work has been hectic. Like, literally days on end, I need to literally take a nap. Because with the whole virus being down now and everything's opening up again, no matter what you say, because really I know the virus is still out there, but let's be honest, it's now officially dead. Like, the pandemic is fucking over. Hopefully. But because of that, my hospital is booming up again. Which, P.S., yes, I work at a fucking hospital. I feel like I need to start posting that so people know how much of an adult I am. And it's really stressful, especially this week, because apparently my freaking manager took a 2-week vacation by mistake. And even then, now I have freaking a D-hack coming in, and I had to move freaking boxes. It's just, long story short, work is madding. It's mad. And I don't have time to schedule it, especially when Fridays I actually do want to sit down and rest. Not to mention there's other stuff I want to do besides just projects. For example, I've been literally trying to catch up to people and play fucking Xenoblade Chronicles free. I'm still stuck at the first beginning. I haven't got to freaking... I think I'm now on chapter 4. And trust me, those chapters are really short. So, really, and knowing that game is probably millions of hours, sarcastically speaking, if you know what I mean with that sarcasm, I won't be catching up. And the worst part is, I'm starting to see Nintendo showing off trailers of that now, and it kind of leaves the spoilers. Long story short, I want to play Xenoblade Chronicles free for fuck's sake. Not to mention other stuff. And even then, the another problem with that is a lot also with the project as well, because they too suffer the same issue. A lot of people have been wondering, like just last night, and kind of something I need to point out. Recently, I did a Hearts Comics for Comic Furries, you know, the same website I do for Jolly. Well, now it's finally the end of its daily life because I have not done any more artwork for Heart at all. So now I have to do it daily. I do have plans for it, but I have to now do it whenever I feel like it. And the reason why I'm pointing all that out is I do not have time for even my projects no more. Like, I still have to continue my fan fictions. And they're still incomplete fan fictions. And I've been seeing on ones that became popular, a lot of people are like, why haven't you continued this? I hope you could continue with this. Blah, blah, blah. Shit. I can't continue this. I have freaking too many profiles online, aka not social medias. I think that's what you call it. Whatever. I have to pay attention to every single one and stuff. It's just repeating. And even if I do take a break, I'm probably still gonna have to do that. It is mad. And the worst part is, the most maddest, which is why I'm taking a break from it, is YouTube. Because it's like a stock market, and even then, it feels like nothing. I keep uploading every single day. I keep uploading every single time. And many people be like, well, you're simple. Your burnout is because you keep putting out too many content, blah, blah, blah. Look, I understand that, but here's the thing. YouTube algorithm is just that broken. There's no answer to the fucking algorithm. And even if there was one, the person's already did it and they got fucking millions. It's pretty much like every idea of the world has already been taken. Because, yeah, I know I'm ranting, but again, I am completely miserable, to be honest. And the worst part is, I already started, like I said before, I started this channel to be happy. I want to be similar to like a YouTuber. But in the end of the day, it's just nuts. I haven't had time to do what other stuff I do love. So, yeah, this point forward, I'm literally taking a break from YouTube. Now, how long this break is, be honest, I don't know. Until I feel like it at all. I mean, even then, it probably wouldn't be truly a break because there will be times where I want to upload. But for now, I actually am. And again, I even asked my friends on Discord, like in a different Discord group, not in the main Flosscat group, but another one and stuff. They said I need to. And they're right. I can't take this anymore. It's too stressful and stuff. It's absolutely nuts. It's completely insane. It's completely nuts. It's mad. So, yeah. But, of course, I want to make something else clear before I go. Like I said in those things, I will be still doing artworks and stuff. In fact, I will try to be using this break to somewhat catch up on stuff that I do want to catch up. Like artwork and stuff. But I don't know if that's going to be the case or if I had to cut that out too. Because again, like even tomorrow I may not be able to do anything because I'll be seeing my mom and stuff. And I don't want to stay up at night because I'll be staying up at freaking to the point of where I do need to go to bed at freaking 11 o'clock when I had to get up at freaking 5 a.m. to freaking do artwork is nuts. It's insane. This isn't a lifestyle. And this is coming from also, and I want to make something else clear. This is also coming from a guy who, unlike those other people who did those videos, who knows what a real job is. Of course, it depends on what you say, but let me just be honest with you. And I know this sounds like the most dumbest thing ever, but YouTube is not really a job. Okay, a job is in a building, and not a house or whatever. I don't know. Like what I mean is, I work more of a normal job. Okay, and let me just tell you. This is coming from a guy who actually does work in a real job and a real workplace. And it's not like actual YouTubing. It's a very serious job. And there are actual other YouTubers that I can really list off the top of my head. Like Good Vibes Gaming, freaking GP Reed, Mikey Lugo, who's even though he doesn't even have a job. He's in college. For Christ's sake. And sorry I dragged them in there, but I want to make this clear. YouTube is not always a job. There's other people who come on this platform who has jobs of their own. But it's really hard. In fact, really, YouTube should not be a job anymore because of how much shit they've been treating their own creators. It's full bullshit. I know I'm going into rant mode, but it really is. But yeah, long story short with my rant, I will be continue doing posts and uploads. Like for example, I will be posting on the community section because reasons. And of course, do tweets and stuff. And of course, like I said, while I will be taking a break off the main channel, I won't be taking a break off the second channel. But that's only because, that's only one once a week video, which I might start to think about doing. But for now... yeah, I don't know what to say. I'll give more details later. But long story short, I will not be posting many videos until I feel like it. It's probably will be around my birthday when I do that because I do want to do a happy birthday live stream for me. But that's it. It's too much. And again, this is... and pretty much to corner into a lesson here. Yeah, YouTube needs to fix itself pronto because literally people are going to start quitting this. Because there are real jobs that do follow their own rules. That's pretty much a literally sentiment. So, fix up. Stop using bots. Because admittedly, that is a problem on its own. Because we all know one of the biggest reasons is the fact that they use fucking bots. And they need to stop doing that. They also need to start actually listening to people. Because some of this other stuff they've been doing is much more really serious, which is why I'm definitely hoping that whole racism thing is not real, but it might be. I'm not saying it's probably not. In fact, I have 90% sure insurance that it is because the track record of fucking YouTube. And really, YouTube really needs to get their shit together because this is getting out of hand. Like, I can't do this anymore. Anyways, this has been Floxcat. I'm snapping out of here. Hope you all have a good day. I don't know when I'll be back, but I'll try to be back as best as I can. Snapping out of here. Bye-bye.